Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are here with our class 9th poem Rain on the Roof, and this poem is taken from our Beehive book. And this poem is about rain. So this poem is written by Cord Skinney. So the title of the poem Rain on the Roof, we can make out that the poem is about the rain. The poem is telling us about the memories he has of the rain. The sound of the raindrops falling on the roof of his house brings back sweet memories of the past. So, Cord Skinney, the poet of this poem, is telling his own story. When he was a child and when he saw falling rain on his roof, he was describing through this poem. He was telling us through this poem. So, before going to the poem, Rain on the Roof, we are going to Cord Skinney. We are going to read more about Cord Skinney. So, let's see about Cord Skinney. Rain on the Roof. और ये पोइम जो लिखी गई है वो लिखने वाले हैं कॉर्ड स्किनी, एन अमेरिकन पोइट। ये जो टाइटल है पोइम का, ये बता रहा है कि जो पोइम है हमारी, वो पोइम किस बारे में है। तो पोइम हमारी है रेन के बारे में। और यहाँ पर जो पोइट कॉर्ड स्किनी है वो अपनी बचपन की मेमोरीज को हमारे साथ शेयर कर रहा है कि कैसे उसकी छत के ऊपर बारिश की बूंदें गिरती थी, बारिश गिरती थी, कैसी आवाज़ें वहाँ पे होती थी। वो सभी बातें हम यहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे। उसको पढ़ने से पहले हम चल रहे हैं कॉर्ड स्किनी के बारे में कुछ और जानने के लिए, और भी जानने के लिए। चलिए कॉर्ड स्किनी के बारे में और जानते हैं। stanza second of the poem Rain on the Roof by Cord Skinney. Every tinkle on the shingles, every tinkles on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter on the rain upon the roof, of the rain upon the roof, of the rain upon the roof. Rhyming scheme in this poem is the same here. Rhyming scheme of the poem is same. A, B, C, D, E, F, E. The rhyming scheme is same here. Every tinkle, what is the meaning of tinkle? Tinkle means short or light ringing sound. Tinkle, short or light ringing sound. And shingles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roof. These are the shingles. And echo, repeated sound. Echo, repeated sounds. And woof, waft. Examples is the thread woven across the loom. And patter, sound of raindrops falling on the roof. And busy being refers to human being. And here the poet is referring to himself. What the poet is saying here? Yes, the poet is expressing his feeling. The poet is expressing his feelings when he hears the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his house. He says that every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Yes, when a tinkle, the sound of the falling raindrop, and on the shingles mean on the roof, on the tile of the roof, then it has an echo in the heart. Whenever he hears rain falling on the rooftop, the sound repeats in his heart. The sound repeats in his heart and in his dreams. He has many different fanciful imaginations. He adds that this sound of the rain falling on the rooftop creates many new different dreams in his mind, in poet's mind. He recollects many memories of the past which come back into his mind as dreams. He says that as he listens to the patter of the rain upon the roof, he has many new dreams in his mind, and the memories of the past come back in the form of dreams. What's said in the poem, in this stanza? यहाँ पे जो कह रहा है पोइट, वो कह रहा है कि जो रेन ड्रॉप्स गिर रहे हैं उसकी छत के ऊपर, उसके घर की छत पे, वो घर की छत पे जो बूंदें उसके गिर रही हैं वो उसके दिल में, उसके हार्ट में एक रिपीटेड साउंड, इको पैदा कर रही है। और जब भी वो उन रेन फॉलिंग्स को, गिरती हुई बूंदों को अपने छत के ऊपर महसूस करता है, सुनता है, तो दोबारा से वही साउंड, वही टप की आवाज, वही पैटर की आवाज उसके दिल में फिर से रिपीट होती है। ओके और वो जो he has many different fanciful imaginations, और जब वो उस आवाज को सुनता है तो उसके मन में कई तरह के फैंसीफुल, कई तरह के इमेजिनेशन, कई तरह की थिंकिंग वो ले आता है। And he adds that sound of the rain falling on the rooftop creates many new different dreams in his mind. He recollects many memories of the past which come back into his mind as a dream. So when he was hearing the sound of the falling drops, sound of the raindrops, then he thinks that these are the dreams, and he feels about these raindrops. These raindrops are very, very wonderful for me. These raindrops are like this for yes, you dream for me. So what are the literary devices used in the second stanza? It is given here: alliteration, busy being, their threads, and rain roof. So R sound is repeating, their thread, TH sound is repeating, and busy being, B sound is repeating. Onomatopoeia, tinkle and patter, sound made by the raindrops. Personification, personification. So what is the personification? Recollection is personified when he says that they wave dreams, and transfer epithet, leave that, no need to do that. Transfer epithet, no need to do it. Yes. So now we are going to our stanza third. Now in memory comes my mother. Okay, as she used in years agone, to regards the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which he played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. By the patter of the rain. So E-R-E, that is the word E-R-E. So what is the meaning of this E-R-E? Year, here, this year. So all poetic word for before, year, that is year, before. Yes, and dawn, daybreak. Yes, you, morning or evening time. List, all poetic word for listen, and refrain, this is the word listen, list. This is not list, but this is a listen. This is the short form of listen, list, listen. Refrain, yes, you, refrain mean the repeated part of a song or a poem. Here the sound of the rain, it is repeated, it is a refrain. Yes, so here the poet introduces his mother. He says that he is dreaming of his mother, as he had heard in the previous stanza that rain brings memories of the past. It is the memory of his mother, who is no longer alive. In the past, she used to love him a lot. She used to consider him a darling, and she would let him asleep till daybreak and have sweet dreams. The poet can still feel that his mother is looking at him as he listens to the sound made by raindrops falling on the rooftop of his room. The sound of the rain makes him correlate his past with his present. That is why the poet is moved by the sound of the raindrops on the shingles of his room. Whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past, and he is reminded of his mother. So in the third stanza, and through this picture you can see, a picture is given there, you can see there is a mother and a child. So in the third stanza what is said? In the third stanza it is said that in the third stanza the poet, when the raindrops falls, जब बारिश की बूंदें छत पे गिरती हैं, तो पोइट को अपनी माँ की याद आती है, क्योंकि वो पोइट की जब बचपन की में वो बातें कर रहे हैं तो बचपन में भी उसको उसकी माँ उसके पास होती थी, उसको सुलाती थी, उसको नहलाती थी, है ना। जब बारिश आती थी तो वो अपनी माँ के पास चला जाता था। तो आज उसकी मम्मा नहीं है, बट उसको उसकी माँ की याद दिलाती है वो रेन, वो बारिश की बूंदें उसको उसकी माँ की याद दिलाती हैं। तो इसीलिए यहाँ पे लिखा गया है, यहाँ पे जो पिक्चर्स मैंने रखी है यहाँ पे वो इसीलिए रखी गई है कि ताकि कि वो उसे उसकी माँ की याद आती है जब वो बारिश की बूंदें बरसती हैं। So alliteration in this stanza, alliteration is memory my mother, M sound is repeated, darling dreamers, D sound is repeated, and onomatopoeia, patter, sound of raindrops falling on the shingles of the roof. Yes. So this was the poem, and in this poem the poet is saying that when the rain falls on my roof, on my house roof, then this rainfall, this rain reminds me about my mother. And when this rain falls on the roof of the poet, then he went into his childhood, into his past memories. He was thinking about the past when he was a child, and now he became the adult one, and now the raindrops are falling on the roof. Then when these raindrops are falling on the roof, then he reminds his mother. So this was the point, rain on the roof. Thank you. Have a nice day.